I think one of them is the larger picture of what I've been involved with, which is the extent to which the military and intelligence establishment have influence on so much of our intellectual, academic, and professional life. I mean, as you know, I've been working on issues of psychologists' relation to torture, but this is a small part of it. So much of funding and for all kinds of social sciences, physical sciences, etc., come from military and intelligence sources, and it doesn't mean not all of this is necessarily pernicious, but a major concern, and it should be a major concern for people everywhere, is that we really don't know the broader picture. That we don't, your individual study or your individual piece of work may seem unproblematic, but you don't know how it fits together when the broader picture is in secret, is classified, and it has a very corrosive effect on knowledge and on professional ethics, as we found out in the case of psychology, where the American Psychological Association, actually the world's largest association devoted to mental health, much less psychologists, has been corrupted by its extensive ties to the military and intelligence establishments. I mean, the basic ties are not secret. They've bragged about them since World War II, but it influences their thinking, influences the profession, which parts of the profession get emphasized. We know in the 50s and 60s, the CIA had a massive, the so-called MK Ultra program that was a code term, but it's actually much broader than that, of research and work on brainwashing and interrogation. Involved hundreds and hundreds of academics around the country, and not just in the country, Canada and some other countries. 180 universities. I mean, the magnitude of this, and very little of it ever became public. I mean, the only reason we even became aware of it, they destroyed the records, but they failed to destroy the fiscal records. And when it got released from Freedom of Information Act, researchers were able to take the fiscal records, go to people and say, what did you do for the money, and gradually piece together a picture. Well, we have only a little bit in that case. We don't know even what's going on today. So I think that that's something that really is a concern to us, and that it has effects on our knowledge in ways that we don't know and may never know.